Hello everybody, Abby here with Purple Cottage Crafts, and I thought I would give you another kind of room update. Now, bear in mind, if you're new to my channel, we are in the process of moving from Florida back to Oregon, so this is not like a proper craft room tour. I'm just kind of showing you things as I'm packing up things and getting things out in the garage and that kind of stuff. So on my door, I wanted to show this to you. My extremely talented friend, Kat with Lolly Thimble. She completely spoils me, and I love this. She made that for me, one of the many things. So I'll pack this last because I've got some more goodies up there. Okay, so just walking in my room, and over here I had towers. I'll try to not go so fast, but these I had two or three of those stacked up here, and I had my cameo setting up on top, and some old books and things like that. So this is the closet door. I never got around to actually putting anything in here, but I will once we move. My closet's full of like my crafting totes and packaging supplies, stuff like that. Not very exciting. I have two of these, and one on this wall and one on the other one behind me. So definitely going to be hanging these in my new craft room. I'm going to be kind of shabbying these up a little bit more to my style. I think they're great that the way they are, but I kind of want to make them look a little bit more like me, I guess. And kind of in here, just some more packaging, trash, things like that. Making sure I'm not showing anything on my table that has my address or anything. I don't think so. All right, so this is my craft table. A lot of stuff is gone. I had some things up there. Sorry for the bright light in your face. I'm trying to not go too fast. Here I had some of my decorative wood stamps. I already packed those last night. This is just the few items left on my wall. This was my inspiration wall. And I kind of go above the lamp. Sorry, guys. And then all the items packed from that shelf were packed, obviously. And then this was full plus extra of all my different sprays from, you know, Prima and Tattered Angels, Plain Jane, Tim Holtz, Heidi Swap, that kind of stuff. So I had a lot of my different paints and things stored on there. So that's a lot of that stuff was already packed away. And then I'm going to be shrink wrapping my IKEA Raskog cart number. This is my first one I have. I have two. That holds all of my adhesives, and I have more down underneath this mess down there. So once I get those items on the floor packed in here, I'll do a quick video of what's on my Raskog cart for my adhesives. I'm just trying to articulate properly, guys. We are running on like not a lot of sleep, just constantly packing and getting things ready and tying up loose ends. We closed on our house yesterday. I forgot to mention that in the first video I posted today. So excited. Very excited about that. So please forgive the mess of my room. This is a really cool old French newspaper. I've shared that before. This was my crafting chair that I used. Now I have a vintage Duncan Fife captain's chair that has been shabbied, reupholstered. I did that years ago, but it was kind of a pain to constantly get up and move my chair back and forth because it wouldn't just move, obviously, on the carpet. And I tried it on this little bamboo floor mat. It just didn't work right because this is like a dining room table, farm table. So I just got this from Office Max, and I've already got some splatters of paint and stuff, you know, a chair of a crafter. So I'll be bringing this with me. I was going to donate this, but I'm going to bring it with me until we can figure out a really good solution for my vintage Duncan Fife captain's chair. I think my husband's going to put some wheels in the bottom of it for me, so that'll be a project for later. Some of these larger items, like my little craft carousels, those are going to stay packed. The pens and this little white one as well. I'm just going to shrink wrap those, and then I'll put them in a larger box because it doesn't make any sense to unpack that stuff just to have more boxes. So anyway, so these things up here, everybody, except for the different crafts from my other friends, Kat and actually both of those things right there from Kat. I just love her. She spoils me so much. That's not why I love her. I love her because she's a really sweet person, a good friend, and very, very talented. Anyway, I digress. So these, I have some painter's tape because it'll come off easy and it won't like be super sticky like if I was to use like masking tape or duct tape, anything like that, just to kind of keep these closed. We did it on the way here and it worked out just fine. So those drawers don't fly open in the moving truck. We'll do the same thing for these here. I sold, let's see, I think close to 8 or 10 of these at my yard, our moving sale we had. I had a bunch of these out in the garage, and I kind of combined some stuff and purged and repacked some things, so I don't bring all of those with me. These I'll use until we get my craft room, set up like I want it to be with, built-in cabinets and things like that. So just more miscellaneous stuff down here I need to sort through and kind of pack up. And this is my ombre dresser that one of my BFFs, Mindy. You guys will be seeing a lot of her in my upcoming videos, by the way, once we move. We're going to live in the same town now, so I'm very excited. She is like the queen of shabby chic furniture. Her and her husband, he's a contractor, and they have a really good business doing that. So anyway, we're going to just kind of wrap some plastic around that as well, because I don't want to put tape or anything on that and the paint chips off, which would be kind of cool, but I kind of want to keep this one the way it looks. I have all these items over here. Kaylee just helped me clear out probably close to 30 boxes of just paper and all kinds of craft stuff to the garage so I could get to this area. So I'll be packing up all of this, of course, and those 4 cans. That's one of my most watched videos on YouTube. I'll try to remember to link it in the description once I upload this directly from my phone. Just some more miscellaneous stuff to pack up and kind of sort through and go through. And then I have a couple storage totes I'm going to be using after I plastic wrap this stuff. Shrink wrap, but same difference. I use both terms. And then down here, I'm not going to be purging through these before we move because I want to wait until we get back and I can look through it one final time. And then I have some local crafty friends that I would like to give/donate to them to use, because these are all full of kits. Like this wicker basket, it goes way back to the wall. Those are all full of the Cocoa Daisy scrapbooking kit of the month. I had that subscription for 2 years. This one here, it's full of all extra surplus of those kits plus different miscellaneous kits I've picked up all over the place. Some I've had for probably close to 10 years, if not longer. I don't get around to doing all the crafty things I want to do. So over here, I have just a couple more of the storage totes. Again, I'll be using duct tape or shrink wrap, whichever my husband, not duct tape, I apologize. Painter's tape or shrink wrap. I'm not sure which he wants to do. Of those items, those are just some design team stuff from Mona B. Gabby. On top here, I'm keeping this tote. I think we're going to leave everything in it like it is, but we're going to kind of put this kind of loosier type of stuff towards, I think towards the head of the truck, so they kind of stay kind of stable, because that's what we did before. You can see my shadow. I'm such a hand talker. I use my hands like you guys can even see what I'm doing. So that's just kind of full of some different, miscellaneous shrink wraps and clear packs, vintage wallpaper, regular wrapping paper, parchment paper, stuff like that. And then these are going to get packed in a tote, and I have some more on the other side I'll show you in a moment. So this is my gem locker basket system. I've never done a proper tour of this, which I will do once we get settled. So you can kind of see, because I've been kind of throwing things in here just for the move. And so I'm going to sort through a lot. You can see my hands again. I got to stop that habit. So I'm going to sort through some stuff. So I have things in there that aren't going to stay there permanently, but just for the move. We have zip ties that we're going to use to zip tie these baskets to the loop here so they don't like fly around. We'd have to be moving pretty quick or a pretty sharp corner, because some of these are really heavy because they have like dies and stuff. But just to be on the safe side, we're going to zip tie, which is what we did on the way here. And then these are just some, I love these purple baskets, you guys. I found these at Tuesday morning. I have the larger ones, and then these. They had, last time I was at Tuesday morning, what it was, several months ago. I haven't been craft shopping at all because I need to pack what I have and that kind of thing. But if I can find more of these at my Tuesday morning in Oregon, the closest one to me, I'm going to grab some more. I love them. They're perfect for, holding different bits of fabrics and laces and, ongoing projects and such. So that's what's on the top of this over here. Just some more baskets with laces and just fabrics and all kinds of stuff. I can't get to this side yet because I have a tower of more paper. I swear I have enough to open my own craft shop. It's again, this is an accumulation of like 22, almost 23 years of supplies and stuff. So just to let you know that. Why is this not moving? Oh, I had something in front of the door. Duh, Abby. So on this side, I have some more things over here. Let's see. So that little white, kind of like secretary thing, I love that. I got that at a yard sale quite a while ago. I don't know, maybe 8 years ago or so. And it was only like 10 or 12 bucks. I can't remember. It's really cool. I'll do a flip through that kind of, or like a walkthrough of what's in that once we get moved and settled. But those are basically like, thank you cards, blank cards, stuff like that. So when I want to alter cards or make some, that's just part of my supplies down there, and it's kind of messy. So this tower here, this was on my table that was used to be in front of my gym locker system, and I just stuck those down there for now. I have things kind of thrown everywhere because like all this washi, I have which one is it? This whole bottom card catalog, these are all vintage. This one's just plastic, but the rest are wood and metal. That's full of all washi, and I think 2 or 3 drawers of that is all washi. I already purged and got rid of probably close to maybe 100 rolls already, but I still have a lot more, and I need to really purge that and get that down because I have a lot and I don't really use a lot of it. Like in you know, a lot of my different projects that I do, I use it. I use them probably maybe 75% of the time when I'm crafting, but I have more than I really need. And I really kind of want to free these drawers up to put some different items in there. So that's going to be happening once we move, of course. And I'm not going to try to sell that kind of stuff. I'll probably just, you know, bag it up in like bundles, maybe by color or pattern or something. And then I'll just, you know, do them as a giveaway. And then, then like just you guys like maybe pay for shipping or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out when I get to that. But just so you know, this is my metal flat file folder or flat files from like a architect's office. So I have those. And on top is a really cool vintage letter box. Why am I telling you every single thing? I told you at the beginning this was not a proper craft room tour. I'm so sorry, you guys. So those things are going to get packed as well. That's the other bundle of flowers. Definitely taking this with me too. So it looks really chaotic and stuff in here because it kind of is, but it's a lot better than what it was for the past 3 weeks probably. So I feel like I'm really making progress. I will do a separate video of the stuff I have in my garage just so you can kind of get an idea of my Purple Cottage Crafts Annex is what I call it. I couldn't fit it. I could not fit everything in this room. So, and that was kind of part of the problem of me not using supplies or buying doubles and triples of things because I had so much out in the garage in totes. I would go out there, dig around and get what I would need. And this room would get really super cluttered because I wouldn't go put it back. So I'm really looking forward to having a proper craft room storage solution system set up. What I want to do is mostly have as many authentic vintage items as I possibly can because that's just my vibe and I just love it. But of course I have mixed in, you know, some newer pieces of furniture and, you know, some generic craft room storage and things like that and the different, you know, drawers and stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I need to really get back to packaging up all the other stuff I was sharing with you. And I will do my garage. I don't know if I'll do it later today or not, or probably tomorrow. I'm going to film the my adhesive Rascog cart that I mentioned earlier in my first video that I uploaded. And don't judge me in my hallway, you guys. Like I said, we're packed. Everything's a mess. And that's my Totally Tiffany cart. So that's my mixed media cart. So I'll be sitting down to film that here in just a few moments. I wanted to just take a quick break, check in and say hi to everybody and kind of show you the status of my craft room thus far. I was looking for these and they're right here. I swear. I am losing my mind, you guys. So I'm going to go and wrap this one up. I feel like I'm rambling a lot, and I will see you all in my next video. So happy scrapping, happy planning, happy crafting, and happy packing for me. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.